What is up, guys? It's Torius here with another video, and today I'm gonna be talking about what weed feels like. So I've been smoking weed for like 10 years now, I guess, since I was like 16 or like 15. No, like, yeah, since I was 16. I guess it was like 9 years. But I'm pretty experienced, I would say, with weed since I was like, I wasn't really smoking it that much, but like most of my life I wasn't really smoking that much weed. But long I wouldn't really smoke that much weed, but like recently, like during the whole quarantine and stuff, I was like pretty much smoking like every single day because I had literally nothing to do except just like stay home, smoke hella weed. And I was just hanging out with my friends, and that's all they were doing. So it's like I really got more into it, and I smoked like so many different strains. Like I've been to LA, I've like smoked weed legally. Like I'm not condoning any drug use, but I do have experience in it. So I like, for this is mostly a video for like people who don't really know what weed feels like, or at least like I'm just giving you my take on like how it feels for me, because I be stoned. I don't smoke anymore because I had a really terrible experience on it one time. So I pretty much stopped. Like I'll do it like here and there, but like now, like it's not something I would really like do every day like I used to, pretty much. I have a lot of energy right now. But yeah, so I'm just gonna explain how weed made me feel like when I would smoke it. Like it was chilling. Like at first it was like amazing. Like I would smoke when I was like a kid and I wouldn't really feel it too much. Like it would feel like whatever, and I wasn't really like that into it until I started like I would say about like last year. That's when I really got into it, because I would just like I just smoked with my boy one time after work, and I just thought, oh, you know, I'll just get a little high, like it'll be like whatever to me. But like whatever we smoked with him, it was the first time I had gelato, and that was when that shit like did a whole 360 on me. Like my life just like changed after that. I was just like, what? Like I literally saw like rainbows in my head, you know? Like it's like when I would smoke, it wouldn't be like how cartoons made it seem, you know? Like cartoons would always make it seem like, look at all these happy things. But when I smoked this, it was like I was in space and there was like rainbows and shit, and it was like, it was amazing. So like I ate some like Chinese food, and that was the best Chinese food I ever had in my life. So after that, I was just like smoking it regularly. But that's pretty much how I felt on that. But after a while, I would smoke the same strain, and it was just whatever. I got super used to it, so I would just like smoke randomly, like regularly. But I'm not even gonna lie, like I was a really bad smoker because I have a really addictive personality. So it's like when I smoke, like I smoke, like I get really, like I wouldn't say I'd be fiending, but like I want to smoke all the time. So I would just smoke a lot, and pretty much just like it just like snowballed, and I was just like it would feel good, and then I would just like I would just smoke just because I was hungry. And that's pretty much the only reason why I even did smoke, was just because it made food taste a lot better. So pretty much that's how it would feel like how weed felt like was like it, like I would just put a filter on my life, you know, like on my perception, I guess. Like what I would see is just like a little filter, like it felt like a sandstorm, but like it felt like a sandstorm of good feelings, pretty much. I mean, it wasn't always good feelings. Like sometimes I'd be tired if I smoked like indica or something. Like if it was indica, I would smoke. Like I would try to avoid indicas because I mostly just do it for art. Like I would just do it to draw stuff. Like this whole book, this is my quarantine book. Like all this was literally just drawn up high as fuck, because I like all those crazy ideas. Like this is how I felt off of people. Just like, you know what I mean? It was fun for a while, but then, you know, I gotta get my life in order, so I can't be smoking all the time. That's more something like you do like when you're trying to be crazy. I'm just kidding. Everyone's just like, because I trip out on weed, so it's like I try to save it for like special occasions, I guess. Like just like when I want to draw, something like that. But I mean, weed can make you feel a lot of different ways. Like sometimes I would smoke so much, but like I mean, like sometimes I would smoke some strains and they made me feel like I was vibrating. Like I would be like, ooh. And I didn't like that, because I just like go to bed. Like one time I was at my boy's house and I was smoking with them, and then like I just felt like I had a bunch of bubbles inside my body just vibrating. like I was a massage chair or something, and I didn't like that at all. So I was just like, I would also get very paranoid too. Like the paranoia is just like, I don't know if that's something I could really like. I could deal with it at the beginning, but then it got really bad. So now I just like try to avoid that. But yeah, it's pretty much how weed felt for me. I don't know how most other people feel. It's just like they just feel chilling and stuff. Sometimes you can like feel other people's vibes and stuff. And it's like I would just only smoke it as a crutch, honestly, just to like hang out with people, because I hated doing anything social before I would smoke weed. But then like now, or like when I would smoke, I would not really care. Like I hated going to the beach, but every time like someone invited me to the beach, I would be like, all right, I'm down. Because if I smoked, I would just be chilling. But if I'm just like regular, I'd be like so anxious. I have so much anxiety. I'm just like I'm like so many thoughts are going on in my mind. So I have so many thoughts going in my mind that I wouldn't like really enjoy it. I just want to go home and stuff. So I'm just like, what's the point? Like before weed, honestly, I didn't see a point in doing anything social. Like I didn't care about hanging out with anyone. I was just focusing on like doing work and stuff. But then I smoked and I started smoking, and then all I ever wanted to do was hang out with people. Like I hated staying home. I hated just like go out, and sometimes I just go out just to smoke, and I'd be like, oh, okay, I'll hang out with them just because like I can smoke and then it'll be a vibe, you know. But then, you know, life hits you really hard and you gotta grow up. So you just like, all right, let me put the blunt down real quick and then get back to life. So yeah, if you guys want to see any other videos, just let me know. Write them in the comments. Like, subscribe, comment what the next video you think I should do is. Also, I'm a very naturally high person, so weed just like makes me even crazier. That's why that's what a lot of people tell me. They tell me like, oh, you're naturally high. You're naturally like people would always ask me if I was high all the time. I was like, no, I'm just like, why? I'm just like a weird kid, I guess. But yeah, like this video, subscribe, comment below, and let me know what video you want to watch next. And follow me on Instagram at Torius at 6 Feet Interviews and all that. Link in description. Peace.